The problem is that the millions of wrong ideas and false doctrines aren't perpetuated by just the members, they are perpetuated by the apostles and prophets. I think it's important to recognize that there have been a lot of apostles and quite a few presidents of the church, many, many, many quorums of the 70. And each one of those individuals speaks hundreds, if not thousands of times. And each individual one of them has perhaps thousands and thousands, hundreds of thousands of beliefs and ideas and biases. On a whole, all this totaling probably millions of ideas. Occasionally, they're going to have some ideas that are not perfect. Occasionally, they're going to give some parts of some talk that have some flaws in it or are wrong in some ways. Some people have a really hard time with any church leader having any imperfections at any point of their life. They could live 99% of their life perfectly and have 1% of a mistake, or say 99% of things perfectly, or 99% of their beliefs are right on. 1% is mistaken. And they have a really, really hard time with that. I personally don't. I am very much a big admirer of our church leaders. I think they are tremendous people, some of the very best that this world has to offer. Do I think that they're perfect? No, I don't. And I think they'd be the first ones to admit that. Do I think that they understand everything? No, I don't. I think that they're also learning line upon line and precept upon precept, here a little and there a little. Do I think that they make errors? Most certainly. Do I think I could do any better? Or you? Heck no. It is so easy to sit back and criticize people, to find fault, to point out their mistakes, their errors. It is so much harder to be in a calling, doing and serving. It is hard to receive revelation. It is hard to even get your life aligned in such a way that you can receive revelation. I, for one, am very thankful to our church leaders who serve so faithfully. I am bothered when people think that they're perfect or seem to almost have leader worship, but I'm also bothered by people who are hypercritical, seem to go out of their way to try and point out any mistake that they've made or anything they've done which they think might not be perfect in some way. I think the leaders of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints are some of the best people that you'll find on this earth, but not perfect.